Evynn Martin is joining us in studio today. Evynn is a junior at Lubbock High School, and we are talking about a big accomplishment. So Evynn, thanks for joining us.
Of course, I'm happy to be here.
So tell us about this big news that we're celebrating today about an AP exam.
So I got a 5 on my AP art exam for 2D and design, and I guess that's the top score, and I seem to get all the checkpoints and all the perfect scores, so yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment because you're only one out of 337 people in the world that took this exam that received a perfect score. And I understand that this is different than what people think of as a regular AP exam that you take on a piece of paper. Tell us about how you prepared for the exam.
Yes, ma'am. So the AP art exam is a digital submission, so over the course of the year you make several art pieces, and then you kind of have to choose the top 5 for your portfolio, and then you show a series of how you made the art and like your progression. So yeah, it's cool.
And tell us about how your experience in art classes here in Lubbock ISD has really prepared you for this.
So I started taking art in middle school at Hutch, and it was really fun. We just experimented with all mediums, and then as I got into high school, I focused more on graphite, which is what one of my portfolio pieces are, and then kind of from there it just took off.
And what did it feel like when you found out you had gotten a perfect score on the exam?
To be honest, when I read it, I didn't really process it. I was just like, oh yeah, I got a 5. I didn't actually read it, so it was cool when other people started like explaining it to me.
That's cool. And what do you think, a lot of times when we have representatives of cool programs like art here, we also like to ask, how do you think that these types of programs benefit students as part of their overall educational experience?
I think it's good to take the focus off of like solely academics, and it lets us to be more creative. I think for me it's important, it's like an outlet instead of being so stressed about IB and just school in general.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, we are certainly so proud of you and what you've accomplished as part of your art classes and your artwork here in Lubbock ISD. And so we'll be celebrating you more on social media and other things. And we can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Of course.